Today is 31st of August 2020. Now, in last class, we were discussing the numbering rules. Here today we will continue on that, constructing a network. Our today's first topic, constructing a network. So initially you will find some activities and their predecessor activities and the relationship will be given in a table. Otherwise, in a chart you will find it like this. Please copy this in your copy. Sorry, I made a mistake. Uh, I'll cut it out. Okay. So this means this activity A has predecessor, no predecessor. That means A will be the activity of first step. So ABC don't have any predecessor activities. So that means ABC are the initial activities and which all will be started from a particular single start event. Okay, we number them as one, and from here there will be three activities. So as you can say, this can be named as A, B, and C. So each of the activity there will be event. They should be numbered as in as the numbering rule we have learned. You can uh, number them as 2, 3, 4, and then it says D has been started from A. So if we need to satisfy this condition, D started from A. So this is A. So after that there will be a D activity. So we will number it as 5. Then E and F both started from B. So that means from B there will be two different activities. Okay, these all will be connected with this event. Now this one will be E, another one will be F. Again we need to number them. So we number them one by one. Say this will be 6, this will be 7. Now G started from C. Okay, G started from C, so we can start a G, but we don't know where it will go. So we will just draw a half arrow so that we can understand we have to match it from somewhere. I mean, you have to match it to somewhere, but where we didn't know yet. Let's go on. H been started from D. So from here we can understand there will be H, and this will end at somewhere. So we name it as 8. Okay. Then I started with E. So from E there is I, but we don't know where it goes. Okay. So we keep it half. We just drawn it so that we can understand that there is an activity which we need to complete somewhere. Now I starts from E that we have written, then J starts from H and I. J starts from H and I. So that means H and I will finish off on same Java. So H and I both goes to the activity 8, event 8, and from here it will produce J, and K comes of F and G. So where is F? Here is F, and there is G. So that means this F and G you complete on same event. So now F and G is completed. Now this will be K, but where K will finish? If you look at it, there is one event which is the end event that is free. So we connect from 7 to 9 and we call it K. In such case, K comes from F and G. So this is how the network is getting constructed. Okay, is it clear to you how we have drawn the network? We have constructed the network from the given relationship. Is it clear to you?
Sir, hello.
Any problems?
Yes, sir, hello.
Can you explain why A2 not 1? Sorry, A2 but not 1?
Don't go for the event numbers now. Right now, you just look at the activities because that is the relationship is given. So here the logic
Hello,
is
sir.
A starts from no activity. That means A will be an initial activity. Similarly, B and C also. So A, B, C don't have any initial activity. So that means A, B, C will be the initial activity. So from the first event, A, B, C will come up. That's why we have drawn three arrows. Okay, and we have numbered the first start event as 1. Then A completes on 2, B completes on 3, C completes on 4. This is how we have numbered. Now then D started from A. That's why D started here and started from A. Now as because we have completed here 4, that's why it is 5. Then E and F both comes from B. That's why from this B, this EFN, the E and F came out, and they completed 6 and 7. Now this G again came up from C. So from C, G has been came up, but we have kept it half because we do not know whether it goes to 7 or 9 or somewhere else. So we have kept it half. Then we came here. H comes from D. So H came out from D. That's why we call it after 7, we call it 8. Then I came out of E. So I came out from E, but we don't know where it will go, either 8 or 9. So we kept it half. Then when we look at J, we have seen that J come out of H and I. So H and I should be completed on same event. That's why H and I has been completed on 8. Now K also have started from F and G. So this F and G should be completed on the same activity, on the same event, and from the 7, this K has been originated, and there is only one finish event, 9. So that's why we completed it to 9. This is the logic. Now, does it seem a little much better?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we go for another example. Okay.
Sir,
Similarly, A, B, C has no predecessors. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. C and D both came from A. Is I, J, K. Is B and D. This is also B, comma D. This is F. This is A. This is G, H. This is F. So this is your activity, and this is your predecessor activities. Now we need to draw a network or arrow diagram, what you call it, depends on you. So how will we start? Oh, sorry, I have drawn it wrong. There is 2C. So now it's okay. The question is, how will you draw? Please suggest. How can you start? What you can understand from this network relationship? Anyone? How can you start?
Sir, sir, AB started from one event
AB
initially.
will start from initial event. So we name it one initial event. There will be two activity. One is A, another one is B. Okay, it will end on an event, it will end on another event. We name them as 2 and 3. Then
2, 3 will be C, D, and I.
Sir, C started from A,
Mhm.
two event.
Then আমরা
Sir, also I also started from A.
so that means
C and D started from two.
C and D started from 2, but where they will go we do not know. Okay, and if you look there, here there is another one came out of A. So A, from A there is C, D and I.
Aye.
Okay, so that means what that means?
A, that means C, D, I started from two.
2, right? So there will be 3 arrows. We do not know where they will go, so we will keep them this way. Okay, we are doing it rough, so you need to first do it in rough, then you can draw the final one, because it will take some trial and error. Now we will name them as C, D and I, but we do not know where they will go. That's why we have drawn half arrows, not completed them. Now then, next,
I, K.
next E comes out of IJK. So we don't know where is I. We know I, but we don't know where is J and where is K. So we will not draw E. Okay, we'll wait. F comes out of B and D. That means
B and
B
D.
and D, B and D here also, F and G both came out of B and D. That means B and D will end up on a same event. So we will take out of D from here. Okay, we'll connect it here and we name it as D. Did you understood what I have done? This B and D both giving birth to F and G. So that means B and D of course will end up on the same event. So that's why we have changed D and connected it to 3, so that B and D end up on event 3. and from here there will be again two arrows, Fn G. Did you got my point?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll look on next. H came out of F. So after H came out of F, and here also you see G and H are conflicting. So you have to be very careful.
So there is one K also.
K also.
There is K also. So from F, how many we can find? 2, H and K. So from F, there will be again 2. One will be H, another one will be K. Now, so we do not know yet where is J. G and H, G and H, look here, gives us J. Okay, G and H. So H will not be here. H will be here. Okay, now we have drawn G and H. Now from here something will come out as J. Okay, now again here I, J and K gives E. Okay, so we will elongate this I, sorry for the double line. So I, J and K, these three will give us another event, and from here there will be E. Okay, now let us understand what we have left. There is a C left. We do not know where the C goes. C we do not know. So what we have to do is, so if C does not give birth to any activity, C, there is no C on the predecessor list, that means C will end up on the last event. So we'll draw it like this and we name it C. So if we, did you understand the logic?
Yes, sir.
So it will be
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how we'll name them. So now we need to figure it out. Okay, 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is A, this is B, this is D. Now from here, this is F, this is G, this is, we have named them 5, this will be H. Now this is 6 and this is 7, and from 2 there was, this is C, this is I. So upon figuring it out, we have found this. So please tell me if you have any questions on this problem. Nobody have questions? Everybody understood? Okay. Let's go on to our next problem. Or should you need to repeat it again? This is very easy though.
No, sir.
Okay, then let us go forward. Oh my god. Okay, let me change my pen. Now, this is A comma B. This is B. This is also B. This is again A comma B. This is A comma D. This is F comma D. This is C comma G. Okay. Now, this is the relationship. Okay. So, we have to draw the network now. Now, if you look at it, please go on with me. Tell me
Sir.
what we have to do first.
Sir.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sir. Sir, I have a doubt.
I can hear you. Please go on.
Sir, why is it always that the predecessor of the first one or two events are nothing? I mean, activities are nothing.
I cannot understand your question. Please repeat it.
So I said that why is it always that the activities, like the predecessors of the first two activities, are nothing, like nil?
There must be a start one, na? Somewhere you
Okay.
have to start. So the start activities will have no predecessor, right?
Okay.
Just try to understand. Predecessor means who is your predecessor? Your father. Your father has some
Yeah.
predecessor, that is your grandfather. Now every point has some predecessor, and only start have no predecessor. The first human has no predecessor.
Okay.
It's just like that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now how we can start? Please tell me how to solve this problem.
Sir, AB start from one event one.
AB start from event 1. We will first draw event 1. Then we will start drawing A and B.
And B.
Okay. Next.
Next, C, sir, A and B both combined.
That means A and B both goes to
C.
same event. Then
Yes,
C
sir.
will start. But will this happen? Can you remember the rules of network construction? That two activity started from same event will not end on same event. Then both the activities will remain a single activity. Why do we need to separate the activities? Any suggestions? Anyone? Then what we need to do here? It is true that C will come out of A and B. But A and B is not going to the same activity. I mean, not same event. Because A and B started from same event. If they goes to the same event, then both activities will become a single activity. And that is not given. So what we have to do here? What is your intelligence? Tell me. sprout any guesses? This is a new situation and you have something you have learned but you have not applied yet. What is that? No clue yet? You have to use a dummy activity, a dotted line. Now you name it as 2 and 3. Now if C comes out of B, then actually C coming out of A and B. Understood how this happens?
Yes, sir.
So this is the case where you introduce dummy activity. Now this D and E and F also both coming out of 3. D comes out of B, E comes out of B. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, why C
Please
comes
be
out
little
of
louder.
3?
I
You can
cannot
take
hear
it
you.
from.
Please be little louder.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bolo.
Hello, sir. Why C is coming out from 3? It can be coming out from 2 also.
It can
If we
coming out
take
from 2 also.
C
Okay.
from
If you
2
want to come
instead of.
out it from 2, if you uh,
Yeah.
if you take it out from 2, then you just change this direction of dummy activity.
I mean, sir, both are same.
Yeah, but you cannot form a loop, na.
Okay.
If C is out of A and B, then this B direction should be from 3 to towards 2. Okay, now this C, you can call it C come out of A and B through this activity, through this event 3. This way B is connected to C. You just need to direct the sign in a proper direction, then you will get it. Okay, so this became dirty. I am drawing a new fresh diagram from this is always start from event 1. There will be 2 arrow, there will be 2 events. This is A, this is B. Now C is coming out of A and B, so let us call it C, and this will be a dummy one. Now next point, D and E come out of B, so D and E come out of B. So this is your 2 arrows. We call it D and we call it E. Yet we don't know where they will go. So it's better to not to draw the heads. You just draw the body of the arrow and then you need to extend it and then draw the heads. Okay, however, let us start, continue. So we have drawn D and E. Now F came out of A and B again. So just like where C started, there F will also come out. F is also came out of just like C. Now we do not yet know where they will go. So it is always better to draw half arrow. And then G came out of F and D. So that means F and D will end up on the same event. So this is the problem if you draw the full arrow. These arrowheads will be remain there and you need to fresh it up. So D and F both giving you, oh sorry, this will be 4, and from 4 it come out from F and D come out G, and also from F and D is come out H. Now I come out of C and G. So if we extend them, C and G will lead to another activity which is 5, and now this C and G give birth to I. So this is I. Now there is a huge problem that we have unfinished arrow E, H and I. So that means this E will be extended, H will be extended, and I will be extended, and they will complete up on the final event which we call 6. Okay, so this is how you need to think. The last remaining activities will be extended to the final event. This will be arrowhead. Okay, is it clear? Give me a response.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is your job to draw a network. I am giving you the relationship. Activity, predecessor, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. ABC is the start, then it comes from A, C, B, comma D, F and G both came out of B, comma D. This is E, comma F. This is A. This is G. This is E, comma F. Okay, so this is the relationship given. You have time up to 11:55. Within this time we'll solve it. Take a clear photo, make it fresh, take a clear photo mentioning your class roll number, 7-digit class roll number, and WhatsApp to my number within 11:55. Is the problem clear to you? We have 12 minutes.